Hello and welcome to Steam Deck Mania. I'm Clarence and today we're diving into the world of must-have Steam Deck games that are on sale right now. But before we start, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, tap that like button, and ring the bell so you never miss an update. And also, if you are new to this channel, I would like to inform you that we are having a running bi-weekly giveaway. The mechanics on how to participate are in the description down below. Participating is really easy, so why not join in on the fun? Now, without further ado, let's dive in. Rogue Glitch Ultra introduces players to a vibrant glitch-ridden world where every run promises a fresh challenge and endless excitement. Dive into this roguelite action platformer and discover over 150 weapon options to amass a formidable arsenal. From throwing sponges at foes to summoning little helpers with a minion pistol, the possibilities are vast and exhilarating. With auto-targeting taking care of aiming, you can focus on mastering your jumps and crafting the perfect loadout to navigate through hordes of enemies and challenging boss fights. And with the option for multiplayer gameplay, you can team up with friends for cooperative adventures both online and locally, adding a whole new dimension to the action. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver 1 and 2 Remastered brings back the legendary conflict between Kain and Raziel with enhanced visuals while preserving the iconic gameplay and narrative. Marking the 25th anniversary of Soul Reaver, this remaster allows players to experience Raziel's journey in its original form or with improved graphics. Betrayed and cast into the abyss of Kain, Raziel is resurrected by the Elder God and set on a path of vengeance. As a wraith, he hunts his former vampire brethren, wielding deadly claws, telekinetic abilities, and the evolving power of the Wraith Blade. The ability to shift between the spectral and material realms is key to overcoming enemies, uncovering secrets, and solving intricate puzzles.
You are mine for eternity. You have always...
Lovely Planet throws you into a whirlwind of speed, bullets, and platforming prowess as you embark on a quest to reach its charming destination. With lightning-fast reflexes and a trusty semi-automatic at your side, you'll leap into action against waves of enemies in a relentless ballet of jumping and shooting. Forget about hiding behind cover, this game is all about agile movement and precise marksmanship. With over 100 levels spread across 5 vibrant worlds, each teeming with secrets to uncover, there's no shortage of challenges to conquer. Master each level to earn stars and set world records, all while immersing yourself in the game's abstract narrative. Killing Floor 2 brings intense visceral gore with a high-powered persistent blood system, sending entrails and limbs flying as players wade through hordes of enemies. With 6-player co-op or solo play, players can choose from varied characters to face the horrific specimens. The Versus Survival game mode lets players be the Zed, engaging in a 12-player PvP mode where teams alternate between playing humans and Zeds. The game features terrifying Zeds with smarter AI, expanded weaponry, and an improved perk system. Players can wield modern assault rifles, improvised weapons, classic guns, and mad scientist tools. Thief Simulator dives you into a thrilling underworld where you step into the shoes of a seasoned thief. Roam freely in sandbox neighborhoods, meticulously observe your targets, and gather crucial information for your next heist. Embrace the challenge of infiltrating the most secure houses armed with high-tech burglar equipment and an arsenal of thief tricks. This is your opportunity to live the life of a real thief. A successful thief is always an astute observer. Determine the optimal time to strike considering the target's occupancy and the watchfulness of neighbors. Choose from a variety of approaches to formulate the perfect plan. Beyond Two Souls offers a distinctive blend of psychological thriller and action. Embark on an exhilarating journey alongside Jodie Holmes, a young woman with a connection to a mysterious entity possessing incredible powers. From the bustling streets of urban landscapes to the remote corners of the globe, you'll traverse diverse environments as you unravel the enigmatic life of Jodie. Born with a profound link to the supernatural entity known as Aiden, Jodie's path is fraught with peril, intrigue, and profound moments of loss. As you guide Jodie through the tumultuous existence, every decision you make will shape her destiny. Whether facing extraordinary challenges or confronting heart-wrenching dilemmas, your choices will determine the outcome of Jodie's journey and the truth she seeks to uncover.
Because next time, I'll kill everyone.
In TEVI, players embark on a grand odyssey through a meticulously crafted world, intricately designed to immerse them in its rich lore and breathtaking vistas. Set against the backdrop of a land ravaged by centuries of conflict, the game invites adventurers to navigate treacherous landscapes, from sprawling forests to desolate ruins, each infused with its own unique atmosphere and secrets waiting to be discovered. As the protagonist, players harness an arsenal of skills and abilities, blending swordplay with arcane magic to overcome formidable adversaries and unravel the mysteries that lie at the heart of TEVI's narrative. With each encounter, players are challenged to adapt their strategies, employing precision strikes, evasive maneuvers, and powerful spells to emerge victorious against hordes of enemies and towering bosses. Tales of Iron is an engaging and beautifully crafted action role-playing game that immerses players in a richly detailed and whimsical world. With its captivating story, strategic combat, and charming visual style, the game offers a delightful adventure for players of all ages. The gameplay of Tales of Iron combines action and strategy elements, providing a satisfying balance between combat and exploration. Players engage in dynamic real-time combat, utilizing Reggie's trusty sword and various other weapons to defeat enemies. The combat requires timing, skillful dodging, and strategic use of special abilities, adding depth and excitement to each encounter.
One rat must make a stand.
Stone Story RPG transports players to a dark and foreboding realm where the landscape is shrouded in perpetual darkness and mysteries lurk around every corner. In this atmospheric RPG, the quest to restore light to the world is at the forefront, driving players on an epic journey filled with danger and discovery. What sets Stone Story apart is its innovative approach to gameplay mechanics. Unlike traditional RPGs where players directly control their character's actions, here an advanced artificial intelligence takes the helm, handling everything from exploration and combat to looting. This unique twist transforms the gameplay experience, offering a fresh perspective on traditional RPG conventions. Splatter Zombiecalypse Now offers an immersive top-down shooter experience set within a gritty film noir-inspired world. As you delve into the single-player campaign, you'll confront relentless hordes of monsters with a diverse array of weapons at your disposal. With physics-based splatter effects and destructible environments, every encounter is a visceral and intense battle for survival. Strategize your approach to combat as you utilize your flashlight to manipulate light and shadow, exploiting the zombies' fear of light to gain the upper hand. Explore the environment to discover hidden resources, secret areas, and new weapons that will aid you in your fight against the undead. Toilet Chronicles plunges players into a surreal and comedic horror experience set in a mystical charged public restroom. As the protagonist, you find yourself trapped in the confines of the restroom, forced to navigate through bizarre encounters and unsettling events in a quest for escape. But beware, every decision you make will shape the outcome of your journey. Toilet Chronicles offers players a variety of choices, each leading to a different outcome and shaping the narrative in unique ways. Engage in strange dialogues with eccentric characters, encounter outdated memes that add a touch of nostalgic humor to the experience, and confront puzzles that test your wit and resolve. In Heaven Dust 2, get ready to immerse yourself in a thrilling and intense survival horror experience. This classic survival horror game combines elements of exploration, action, puzzles, and resource management to create a tense and atmospheric gameplay experience. The enhanced production value delivers improved graphics and effects, immersing you in a brand new and visually stunning world. With twice the content of the first game, you can expect a 10-hour journey filled with suspense and surprises. Whether you're a casual player or a seasoned horror enthusiast, Heaven Dust 2 offers multiple difficulty settings to cater to your preferred level of challenge. Zombiecercer puts you in charge of a train that serves as both transport and a sanctuary in a zombie-infested world. As you travel across detailed handcrafted locations, every stop presents new challenges, requiring careful planning and resource gathering. The train isn't just a vehicle, it's a home you can customize with workbenches, storage and decorations to create a safe and functional living space on the move. Facing an evolving threat, you'll encounter different types of zombies, each with unique behaviors and weaknesses. Craft weapons, scavenge supplies, and use your robotic companion to aid in combat and exploration. In this game, survival depends on how well you adapt, whether by fortifying your train, managing resources, or fighting through relentless hordes. Graveyard Keeper presents a distinctive and darkly humorous medieval cemetery management simulation. In this unconventional game, players are tasked with building and managing their graveyard, navigating through a world of unconventional methods and unique ventures to transform into a profitable enterprise. The game cleverly combines elements of capitalism, resource management, and ethical decision-making. Embark on a journey that challenges traditional norms and embrace dark humor in a medieval setting. Explore creative ways to cut costs, expand your graveyard business, and make choices that impact both your financial success and moral compass. GemCraft Frostborn Wrath invites you to embark on a thrilling tower defense odyssey as you harness the power of mystical gems to repel the relentless monster hordes. Emerging from your icy prison, numb with cold but resolute in purpose, you must swiftly reclaim your wizardly knowledge and deploy a formidable arsenal to thwart the encroaching darkness. In this dark fantasy epic, you'll navigate over 100 battlefields teeming with diverse challenges and conditions, each demanding strategic prowess and quick decision-making. Craft and combine 6 types of gems, imbuing them with varied effects to fortify your defenses or unleash devastating attacks on your foes. The final station invites players into a post-apocalyptic world where survival hinges on a powerful locomotive. As the world faces its demise, you take control of a train operator with the immense advantage of having a massive locomotive at your disposal. The game unfolds as an immersing post-apocalyptic adventure with a unique twist. Traverse a dying world through 5 compelling chapters, each culminating in large inhabited stations that hold crucial elements to the story. The infected, eager to halt your progress, pose a constant threat whenever you step out of the safety of your train to scavenge for supplies. Striking a delicate balance, players must maintain their train's operational condition while crafting essential items from scavenged resources. Zombie Army Trilogy delivers an adrenaline-fueled experience, plunging players into the heart of a pulse-pounding third-person shooter adventure. With 3 epic campaigns, a heart-pumping horde mode, and intense horror action, prepare to face the ultimate challenge against a legion of undead super soldiers threatening to engulf Europe in chaos. Set amidst the dying flames of World War II, players must confront demon-infested battlegrounds across 15 harrowing missions. Whether braving the horrors alone or teaming up in online or local wireless co-op for 2 to 4 players, the fate of humanity hangs in the balance. Experience the ultimate horror package with 3 nerve-shredding campaigns and a brutal horde mode offering intense gameplay for 1 to 4 players. Secret Neighbor is a multiplayer social horror game set in the Hello Neighbor universe. Your group has one goal: sneak around the house, collect keys, and unlock the basement door. The challenge is that one of you is the neighbor, a traitor in disguise. In this game, you must cooperate with teammates, decide whether to stay together or split up, use perks and abilities, and unlock the basement door. When playing as the neighbor, your mission is to stop the intruders. Disguise yourself to gain their trust, set up traps, and eliminate them one by one. Convince your friends someone else is the neighbor, and let the witch hunt begin.
Reset that counter.
Redeemer Enhanced Edition is a relentless and action-packed beat-em-up game that will have you on the edge of your seat. The standout feature here is the visceral and satisfying combat system. You'll step into the shoes of Vasily, a former elite operative seeking redemption through brutal hand-to-hand combat. The game's refined melee combat mechanics deliver bone-crunching strikes, grabs, and executions, making each fight a thrilling and engaging experience. The game's intense and action-packed storyline is woven seamlessly into the gameplay. As Vasily, you'll unravel a dark narrative filled with betrayal and revenge, immersing you in a world where every enemy presents a new threat. Survivalist Invisible Strain puts you in a collapsing world where long-established settlements are falling apart and survivors are fleeing to remote areas in search of safety. As another refugee, you must carve out a new life by any means necessary, navigating a world where trust is scarce and survival depends on your choices. Combat is both strategic and personal, allowing you to directly control characters or issue commands from above. Stealth, range attacks, and melee tactics all play a role, with skill progression shaping how you approach each fight. The biggest threat, however, may not be the zombies lurking outside your walls, but the ones already inside, hiding the infection until it's too late. Death's Crown tells the story of a kingdom that defied its natural fate, sparking a war against death itself. As Death, you command legions of the fallen, marching upon the realm of the living to reclaim what is rightfully yours. The king, once a mortal ruler, has grown arrogant, seeking to transcend his own mortality. His defiance has set the stage for a conflict that will determine the balance between life and death. The battlefield is simple yet strategic. Barracks produce soldiers, mines generate gold, and towers stand as the last line of defense. In this game, every decision matters as you expand your domain, crushing human resistance with relentless precision. Over the course of your campaign, the tide of war shifts, and your forces grow stronger, evolving alongside the battle. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse is a hilariously unique and irreverent game that flips the script on the typical zombie narrative, putting players in the rotting shoes of Stubbs, a zombie with a heart, or what's left of it. One of the standout features of the game is its unconventional and humorous storyline. In a retro-futuristic world inspired by the 1950s, players take on the role of Stubbs, a charismatic and somewhat clueless zombie. Stubbs embark on a quest for love and revenge against the city that wronged him, turning humans into zombie comrades along the way. Night Raider puts you in the middle of a zombie-infested city where every decision could mean life or death. As an adventure exploration shooter, you'll need to navigate through dangerous streets and buildings, gathering essential supplies while fending off relentless waves of the undead. Equipped with an array of weapons, you must carefully balance stealth and aggression to survive, knowing that every bullet counts. The game's emphasis on survival means every choice matters. Once your character fails, all the hard-earned equipment and supplies are lost, making each venture into the city a high-stakes gamble. Nighttime offers both danger and opportunity, as the cover of darkness can be used to your advantage against human foes, but also hides numerous threats.
To the destruction of my
Undead Horde is a unique and action-packed action RPG that thrusts players into a dark fantasy world where they control an army of undead minions and aim to reclaim the kingdom. One of the standout features of the game is its distinct gameplay concept. As the player, you take on the role of a necromancer who possesses the power to raise the dead. Your primary objective is to command and build an army of undead minions, including skeletons, zombies, and other ghastly creatures. It's an innovative twist on traditional action RPG gameplay, as you must utilize your undead army to defeat enemies and reclaim the kingdom that was taken from you.
Restore the lost glory of the unknown.
Rise of the Third Power immerses players in a retro-themed console-style RPG, offering a glimpse into the political tumult of Europe in the late 1930s. Set in the maritime realm of Rin during the Age of Sail's zenith, the game charts the course towards an epoch-defining conflict. Enlist in an eclectic party of 8, each harboring distinct ambitions, perspectives, and personas, united by a daring quest to unseat the Arcadian Emperor Dmitry Noraskov. Rise of the Third Power introduces an innovative battle system tailored for all 8 playable characters. Seamlessly merge their strengths and weaknesses, analyze adversaries' abilities, and orchestrate formations for strategic mastery without the hassle of micromanagement. Rebuild 3 Gangs of Deadsville puts you in charge of reclaiming a city from the ruins of the zombie apocalypse. Years after civilization collapsed, small pockets of survivors remain, struggling to stay alive, managing their needs, scavenging resources, and defending against undead hordes are just the beginning. Rival factions vie for control, each with their own motives, forcing you to navigate diplomacy, trade, or all-out war. In this game, every decision shapes the fate of your growing settlement. Expanding the fort means balancing food production, housing, and defenses while keeping morale high and sickness at bay. Survivors each have unique skills and personalities, forming relationships that can strengthen your community or lead to conflict. Deadly Days throws players into a strategic roguelite set in a chaotic zombie apocalypse. Managing a group of survivors requires careful planning, quick decision-making, and adapting to the unexpected. Every run presents different challenges, from scavenging procedurally generated cities to fending off relentless hordes. Weapons, special abilities, and bizarre objects play a crucial role in shaping each attempt to stop the outbreak. Survivors bring unique skills that influence combat and survival strategies, while an array of unpredictable items can turn the tide in surprising ways. Some abilities unleash airstrikes, while others summon swarms of rats to do the dirty work. Though as night falls, the danger increases, with mutated zombies and explosive threats forcing split-second decisions. World War Z delivers an adrenaline-fueled zombie shooter experience, drawing inspiration from the Paramount Pictures film. The game immerses players in a high-octane third-person shooter featuring relentless swarms of hundreds of zombies. As humanity teeters on the brink of extinction, the undead apocalypse sweeps across iconic global locations such as New York, Moscow, Jerusalem, and more. Players must navigate through the chaos facing hordes of zombies with the goal of survival. The game's intense and fast-paced gameplay makes it a gripping experience, where a resilient group bands together to confront the ever-growing threat and outlast the relentless dead. Welcome to the devious realm of Despot's game, a strategic and RNG-praising adventure where you play the role of a malevolent AI, manipulating puny humans through perilous labyrinths. In this roguelite experience, your task is to guide these humans in battles, utilizing strategy and relying on the whims of RNGs. As the Overseer, you can equip your humans with various items such as swords, crossbows, coffins, and even stale pretzels. Get creative and enhance their abilities with mutations like topochlorians in the blood or crocodile skin. But beware, failure means starting over from scratch, as the entire world regenerates with each demise. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video about amazing Steam Deck games at unbeatable prices. See you in the next one. Peace.